Other news tonight, the town of Lewiston is shutting the door on short-term rental properties in their neighborhoods. A new law set to go into effect next month will ban Airbnbs along with bed and breakfasts in the town. Our Dylan Morello spoke with town leaders who are on both sides of this issue.
Earlier this week, the town board of Lewiston, by a vote of 3-2, made into law a ban of short-term rentals in residential areas. Board member John Jacoby, who voted for the change, tells me that short-term rentals have never been legal in the town.
The town code lists specific things that are allowed, like in an R1, R2, residential 1, residential 2. And nowhere did it ever say bed and breakfast, Airbnbs, short-term rentals, tourist homes. None of those have been allowed.
Jacoby says that there are around 15 short-term rental properties operating in the town, and that common complaints from residents against the rentals have been what he made a point to call possible noise, damage to property, garbage being left out, and a lack of community due to the revolving door of tenants.
If you live next door to them, you live next door to people you will never know, because it's a different group every weekend. Unfortunately, you have the effect in your own home of living in a hotel as far as that side of your property goes.
Town Supervisor Stephen Broderick was one of the 2 votes against the ban. He says that when regulated properly and well kept, rental properties don't cause issues for neighbors.
I have one that's adjacent to my property that there's somebody there every week taking care of the property. And then I also have 3 houses within walking distance of my house that are absolute dumps. People don't take care of them, and those are owned by regular folks.
Short-term rentals are only banned in residential areas, but will be allowed to operate with a permit in rural residential and business districts. Broderick says he feels bad for people whose income relies on rentals, saying there was a better solution like what's used in the village of Lewiston, which allows up to 50 short-term rentals.
There are regulations you can actually make minimum stays. When you check into an Airbnb, and there's usually a folder there on the do's and don'ts, when you got to take the garbage out, quiet time. I felt like we could regulate them properly.
The ban's going to affect May 30th, which could cause problems for impacted short-term rentals who might not have enough time to cancel and refund upcoming reservations. I asked both Broderick and Jacoby if there was any chance that the board could repeal this change. Both of them said not likely. Reporting in the town of Lewiston, Dylan Morello, News 4.